How did voter registration methods evolve historically? Imagine a time when simply showing up at the polling place was enough to cast your vote. Now, think about how much the process has changed over the years to include rules, forms, and laws. The story of voter registration in the United States is a story of progress and ongoing effort. In the beginning, the Constitution did not specify who could vote. Each state decided its own rules, and most limited voting to white men who owned property. That meant only a small part of the population could participate. Over time, states started removing property and religious requirements, allowing more white men to vote. But women, African Americans, Native Americans, and other groups still faced barriers. After the Civil War, the government made big changes. The 14th Amendment recognized African Americans as citizens, and the 15th Amendment said race could not be used to deny voting rights. Still, many states used tricks like literacy tests, poll taxes, and intimidation to stop African Americans from registering and voting. Women gained the right to vote nationwide with the 19th Amendment in 1920, but many women still faced obstacles. Early on, registering to vote was not always necessary. Voters could sometimes just show up at the polls and vote. As elections grew larger and more complicated, states began requiring people to register before voting. This was meant to prevent fraud, but it also created new challenges. Moving frequently or not having access to registration sites made it harder for some to participate. Major reforms came in the mid-1900s. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 banned discriminatory practices like literacy tests and poll taxes. It also required federal oversight in areas with a history of voting discrimination. This law helped many African Americans and other minorities register to vote. Later laws, like the National Voter Registration Act, also made registration easier. This law, often called the Motor Voter Law, allowed people to register when applying for a driver's license or public assistance. Today, voter registration methods differ from state to state. Most states offer online registration, and some allow same-day registration at the polls. Knowing your rights means understanding your state's rules, deadlines, and what to do if you face problems. If you believe your right to register or vote has been denied, you can contact election officials or organizations that protect voting rights. Practical steps include checking your registration status well before an election, updating your information if you move, and knowing what identification or documents you need to bring. If you encounter barriers, you have the right to ask for help and challenge unfair practices. The way voter registration has changed over time shows both progress and ongoing efforts to make voting accessible. Laws have expanded access, but staying informed and vigilant helps ensure everyone can exercise their right to vote. Knowing this history helps you understand your rights and the importance of participating in democracy.